is also a writer, a producer, and an actor. Let's welcome a very special lady, MaryanneMarttini.
Hi, I'm Marianne, and it's so great to be here for AARP Comedy Night. It's not? Oh my God. Well, this crowd is about as gray-haired as I've seen in a long time. So it must be the first annual meeting of the MaryanneMarttini Fan Club. Thank you. Yesterday, I almost missed my Southwest flight from Seattle to Phoenix, and as I rushed on the plane looking for a seat, I tripped, and I landed face first in the lap of the best-looking guy on that plane. I did, and as he helped me ease my graceful ass into the seat next to him, he turned and said, "Hey there, little darling, my name's Robert, but y'all can call me Bobby." Well, hello, Bobby. My name's Dave. But you can call me Marianne. Like Bobby, I think a couple of you might be a little confused right now. Especially this guy down here. You were really looking at me when I came on stage. He was, and I'll bet he was thinking, "Marianne, you're kind of sexy for a chubby middle-aged cougar." And then I started talking, and suddenly all of you realized that my voice doesn't exactly match my hair and makeup. So, okay, I don't need you all totally confused. So I'm going to come out right now and tell all of you that I was not Bruce Jenner. But I was an Olympic weightlifter. Don't you know that's what transgender girls like Caitlin and I did when we were really screwed up boys a long time ago? I did everything I could do just to be macho, and just look how that worked out. When I was, excuse me, Jack? Oh my God, Jackie, it's you. It is. It's Marianne. Marianne, Alki Beach, 1997? You don't remember me? I thought we had... Jack, I thought we had a really good time. Obviously, I'm the only one that did. When I was a little guy and ready to start school, I thought I was a girl. And my parents made me wear boy clothes to school. On the first day, I was terrified. And then my teacher asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up. I stood up in front of the class and I said, "The First Lady President of the United States. And my name will be Jan Brewer." I am so glad that didn't work out. But I knew from that moment that someday I was going to be a stand-up comedian. My teacher didn't laugh. Nope, she sent a letter home to my dad. He just tossed it aside and said, "Oh, don't worry. First time he gets nailed in the ass, he'll grow out of it." When I was, I think, 11, I used to help my grandpa out at his gas station. And one Sunday morning, I was cleaning the ladies' room, and there was a brand new vending machine on the wall. It said sanitary napkins, 25 cents. Well, I thought I was a girl, so I bought one and opened it. I had no idea what it was for, but oh my God, could it clean bugs off a car windshield? In high school, I still had to go to school dressed like a boy, but then I discovered that I love girls. I do. And one day after school, while my mom was at work, I brought my girlfriend home, and we were going at it on the living room sofa. And you know, my mom came home early. She screamed, oh my God, I gotta call your dad right now." Another death coming up. But then all I heard her say was, "Honey, he grew out of it." And he's not gay. They were so worried my mom had no idea what a lesbian was back then. I figured about that time, I better make my mom happy and hide all my girl things, you know, and kind of go in the closet for a while. So I found the perfect hiding place. I took the cover off the bottom of that living room sofa, and while I was stuffing my girl things up in there, my dad's porn collection fell out. Great, but a few days later, here comes my mom. She's storming in the room. She's throwing bras and panties and porn everywhere. And she goes, "Who do these belong to?" And I go, "Oh, God. Well, they're Dad's." But don't worry, Mom. I think he's going to grow out of it. Well, that was a long time ago, and now it's 2017, and I admit I live in an Arizona active adult community. I call it the Loop. It's an acronym for the land of old people. And the very first day in the Loop, I go up to the recreation center to look around, and there's a beautiful pool. But then there's this humongous hot tub. It holds 100 people. And there's a little sign that says, "Children in diapers are not allowed in the hot tub." Well, I'd rather be in a hot tub with children in diapers than 99 seniors without them. And then I went into the clubhouse, and oh my God, up on the wall, there's great big letters, LGBT, clubs, meet on Wednesday. Oh my God, lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender clubs just for me. Wednesday, I run up to the clubhouse, and underneath the L, there's a sign that says, "Lunch Club meets here." Underneath the G, it says, "Join Golf Club." Underneath the B, it just says, "Bocce Ball," and I'm thinking, what the fuck is bocce ball anyway? I still don't know. Well, and T, of course, was tennis club. And I joined Lunch Club, because frankly, the last few years, being around balls really makes me nervous. And I made new friends in the Loop. My BFF, Marilyn, the moment I met her, she looked at my wedding rings. "Marianne, you're married. Are you married to a man, or are you married to a woman?" Why, I'm married to the most wonderful woman in the world. And then Marilyn blushed and belted out, "Then you're a lesbian just like me." Well, not exactly, Marilyn. I'll never need a strap-on. Do you all know what that means? I know Jack knows what that is. And my buddy Steve, oh my God, he's retired and decided he wanted to go back to work. One day I get a phone call. "Marianne, this is Steve. I'm on a job interview and I need your help. How soon after you smoke pot before you can pass a drug test?" "Well, Steve, try this. Pee in a cup and see if you can set it on fire." "Well, what will that prove?" "Steve, if you do it, it proves you're still stoned. And you better not take that test." You know, some people call the Loop God's waiting room. And I don't know why they wouldn't. Because there's funerals every single day. And honestly, we go just to make sure and reassure ourselves that we're not dead yet. Before I kick the bucket, I'm going to go to my favorite tender dental dentist office. And I'm going to get a permanent smile so that when people are looking at me, I'm not going to look like I'm dead in the casket. You know, people ask me all the time, how will they know, really, if they're ready to live in the Loop? Well, you guys, if you really think that your farts don't stink, right, ladies? They do. You're just losing your sense of smell. And you're ready to live in the Loop. And you ladies, if you put your coffee in the microwave to reheat it in the morning, and the bell goes off and you open the refrigerator door, you're ready to live in the Loop. And you couples, if you go to a movie early in the afternoon, so you get out in time to make the early bird dinner special, don't worry about moving, you're already there. A lot of people ask me a lot of things, especially when they've never met somebody transgender before. And when they do, it's kind of awkward sometimes, like, Marianne, how long have you known you're special? Well, actually, it's been 71 years. Really. Thank you, thank you. And every time, thank you, sweet. Every time I see former President Clinton on TV, I'm reminded that he is 2 hours and 9 minutes older than me. That man should have spent a lot more time with moisturizer and a lot less time with interns and cigars. And yes, I do my own hair and makeup. This is my hair. I paid $200 for it. And trust me, cover girl does not cover boy. And then they say, how's your family with your changes? Well, my daughter called me the other day, and she said, you know, that she went to a party last week where there was a lot of people she didn't know. And she says, you know how everybody's always trying to one-up your one-up story? She says, after a while, I just said, hey, you guys want to see a picture of my dad? They told her she won. And my grandson, Jimmy, oh my gosh, when we'd visit him up in Seattle, in the mornings, he'd come down and crawl in bed with us and want to snuggle, you know, grandkids are, and want to talk until breakfast. Well, now 10 years later, we both changed. He's 14 and 6'3", and I'm blonde and 1.5 inches shorter. And the last time I went to see them, I got up early and went to his room. Hey, Jimmy, I want to talk and snuggle like we used to. And he started laughing when I tried to get in bed with him, and he shoved me. And I landed on my ass, and he goes, Marianne, you'll always be my grandpa, but you're not getting in bed with me, even if you didn't have boobs. And what's my favorite thing about being a woman? And is there anything I miss about being a guy? Well, actually, one of my favorite things is the ladies' room, right? Ladies, it's our special place, right? We get to go in there, we can make new friends, makeup tips, and take selfies in the mirror. And we've got our own little space. We can go in there and sit down and text and talk to our friends as long as we want, and nobody cares. Only gay men like Gene Moore can make friends in the men's room. And can you imagine a gay guy standing at a urinal talking to his best buddy on the phone? Hey, dude, just standing here with my dick in my hand. Made me think of you. Let's do lunch. And the thing I miss the most, really, writing my name in the snow, oh my God. Now, I can't even get in one line and I'm naked. You know, my whole life, I thought I was Italian. I grew up in an Italian neighborhood, South Seattle, and my mom was Sophia Loren Gorgeous, and I learned how to speak and cook Italian, and then Ancestry.com, discover your DNA. I'm not Italian. My grandfather lied about everything. He was Armenian. So I don't know one Armenian word, what they eat, or even how to cook it. But wait a second. That means I'm part Armenian. So from here up, I must be Kardashian. And from here down, I'm Australian. Because unless you've been there, you'll never, ever really know what's down under. Thank you so much. I'm Marianne. What a great audience.